The Seattle Seahawks season continues here in US Bank Stadium, one of the most beautiful stadiums in all of the NFL that houses the Minnesota Vikings. The Seattle Seahawks come into this football game with 2 wins, winning last week against the Titans and the prior week against the Colts. This is their second road game of the season. They're going to be facing off against Kirk Cousins leading the helm with Dalvin Cook behind him. As I tell you what, Dalvin Cook is a premier running back. He's going to be someone to watch out for today. If the Seahawks want to win this football game, that is the key. If you can get Dalvin Cook contained, you have a good shot of winning this football game. Kirk Cousins is not having the best of season. You'll see that in the coming stats here very shortly. Russell Wilson, however, is leading this team well, as he is excited to see what this team can do. I bet he's excited as well, as he's been able to have a great passing protection throughout the few weeks to begin this season. Seattle is on their own 36 right now. This is the second play of the game. Wilson has time to throw. He loves that, and he's going to find Disley for a 15-yard reception. A 3rd and 5 now, already inside Minnesota territory. Wilson rolls a little bit out to the right, finds DK Metcalf for the first down, and Seattle is getting close to the red zone. On the 25 now, Wilson has time. He's going to find Eskridge. It's going to be incomplete. Eskridge, unfortunately, drops the pass. Play action here. Wilson sees a wide open man, and he's going to find Tyler Lockett into the end zone. That connection is special. It's good to know that Tyler Lockett is going to be with Seattle for a few more years as they signed a contract extension. That man is a baller, and he 100% earns every single dime that he earned by the way he plays football. Kirk Cousins now coming onto the field to lead these Vikings. Those stats are not pretty. A huge contributor to the reason that they are 0-2 to begin this season. A little over 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. First handoff for the Vikings is going to be a 11-yard rush by Dalvin Cook. Like I said, you can't corral that man. You might not win this football game. This one is not that bad of a run, but it is an 8-yard pickup. 3rd and 3, Cousins is going to throw. It's going to be picked off by KJ Wright as the Seahawks get the football back, and they're already in Minnesota territory. I just want the Seahawks so badly to sign that man because he is such an incredible football player, and he deserves to be on that team as he had a terrific season this past season. Carson picks up a nice rush there. He hasn't had much of his name called throughout this season as Seattle's been throwing the ball a lot. They're throwing it deep this time, and that is a mistake as Patrick Peterson is going to pick that football off. He's going to go ahead and take a kneel as his team will start from the 20. Patrick Peterson is making his name known as he did in Arizona when they would face the Seahawks. He definitely makes his name known for the Vikings. Cousins back on the football field now. He throws, and he's going to find his tight end. He's going to pick up a first down. Picks up about 13 yards. 3rd and 4 now on their own 43. Trying to get into Seattle territory. They will not do that as Sheldon Richardson gets to the quarterback, and that does it for the first quarter. Now in the second quarter, a 2nd and 16. Wilson rolling out to his right. He's going to throw this one to Eskridge. He picks up a first down, and he jukes out Patrick Peterson. Look at that rookie go. He's looking like a veteran, making Patrick Peterson look silly. This one's going to be thrown once again to Eskridge. Seattle is finding him in many different ways. Unfortunately, it's not enough for a first down, so Seattle punts it away. Cousins is back on the field. He's going to find Justin Jefferson. That man is a baller. What an amazing rookie season he had for the Vikings. Dalvin Cook gets the handoff here. He's going to pick up a first down, moving it to the 31. After an 11-yard gain, it is now on the 21 of Seattle. Cousins throws to the left. It's going to be batted away. Trey Flowers picks up a nice defense there as Seattle gets the ball back, only giving up 3. Lockett picks up a first down. We're inside the 2-minute warning here of the first half. Wilson sees a wide open lane to run to. He's going to go ahead and take it himself, and he moves it all the way to the 42 of Minnesota. Wilson dropping back. He's going to find Metcalf over the middle, and he picks up a first down on the 29 now. Wilson dropping back. He finds Eskridge, and he is just the name to be called. Number 1 has been the number 1 receiver, playing in that 3rd spot of the depth chart. Wilson rolls out to his right. He finds Disley. It's incomplete. He can't get his feet down. 3rd and 8. Wilson sees Metcalf. He's going to pick up the first down. Can he get in? Just misses a touchdown on the 1. 1st and goal. Wilson drops back, sees nobody open, rolls out to his left. He's going to try and take it himself. He's a little bit slow. He gets blasted by the defender, and Anthony Barr is the one that causes the fumble, and it is picked up by the Vikings. So, what's interesting about that play, to recap, Disley couldn't get his feet in for a touchdown, but the man that got the ball, he only had 1 foot in. Madden is struggling this year, but it doesn't matter. After 2 takeaways, it doesn't do much for the Vikings in the first half. They're in the second half now, and that's how they're starting. Offense for the Vikings needs to get going. Otherwise, it is going to be a struggle for this team. I mean, they're having a struggle all day long. Wilson, though, is getting the ball moved across the field. It's just these turnovers are causing problems. Once again, another fumble. That's his second fumble of the day, and he has 1 interception. He's already at 3 turnovers, and we're not even more than halfway through the third quarter. This is a struggle. 3rd and 7 now on the own 7 of the Vikings. Cousins finds his receiver, but they can't get nothing going. On their own 47, Seattle back on the football field. Wilson throws off balance. Somehow he's able to make an accurate throw on the all-pro difficulty. It's a first down. Moving to the 25 of Minnesota now. Wilson having time to throw. My goodness, he sees someone. He finally is going to throw the bullet to Lockett. He picks up a first down on the 4. 1st and goal. Wilson rolling out to his left. Is he going to fumble it this time? No, he does not. Thankfully, he holds on to the ball. He's going to get a rushing touchdown. A little bit of what he wanted to do earlier, but unfortunately in that first half, he fumbled it. This time, he does not, and the Seahawks take their lead to 11. 2 minutes left around here in this third quarter. 2nd and 3. Cousins throws. He finds his man for a first down. 2nd and 10 now. On their own 49. This one is handed off to Dalvin Cook. Cook is going to take this one all the way into Seahawks territory, close to the red zone, but not quite. He's at 12 rushes for 88 yards. We're at the end of 3 quarters, and Seattle is up by 11. This is going to be a huge and important quarter for the Vikings if they want to get back in this football game. This drive is important, as it could very well dictate the rest of the game. Good job converting there, getting a first down. 3rd and goal, though. On the 2, throw to the right. Dalvin Cook is stuffed by Jamal Adams. That's why that man was paid. 3rd and 4 now. Seahawks on the ensuing possession. After giving up 3, go 3 and out. This game is getting close, y'all. It's not over yet. Cousins in offense is back on the field, and they're gonna get sacked. And that would unfortunately end it. They get a 3 and out. Seahawks football back on the field. 1st and 10. They're going to go ahead and run. This one's a dangerous throw in some reason, some way, somehow. That was not picked off by Peterson. Wilson tested him. It's incomplete once again. Carson gets the pass here, though. He picks up about 9. They're not running the football. Russell Wilson's going to roll out. He's going to roll out to his right, to his left. He's going to fumble it once more, and the Vikings pick it up, and they're taking it into Seahawks territory. Talk about excellent field position. The 3rd fumble and 4th turnover of this football game for Russell Wilson. Every time he runs and gets hit, just about every single time he fumbles. It's like 4 or 5 right now. It's a struggle. Cousins and co. back on the football field. He's going to find his man over the middle. Thielen, as he's going to pick up 9. 2nd and 5. On the 13 of Seattle. Dalvin Cook gets the handoff. He jukes and doesn't get in. Wow. 1st and goal. First play. Incomplete. Great job by the defense getting to the quarterback. 2nd and goal now. This one's going to be pitched out to the left side. No one's stopping that as Dalvin Cook is getting into the end zone. This game, they are now down by 2. 2-point conversion. Here we go. This is important. This one is handed off to Cook, and Puda Ford gets through the trenches, and he tackles Dalvin Cook in the backfield. There is no 2-point conversion for the Vikings this time. This is an important drive for Seattle, which they're not going to be clutch in, and they only get 2 timeouts taken down from the Vikings. They're back on the field now. This one's thrown incomplete. The most important drive of the game. Can the Vikings win this football game? Can they get a field goal at least? They're throwing it to the right. Dalvin Cook staying in bounds. Finally gets out of bounds. 3rd and 4. 1:19. Cousins back to pass. Halfback screen thrown to the right. Dalvin Cook does not get out of bounds. You have about an 8-second runoff now. Cousins drops back. He finds Cook again. He's the main man to find. And finally, the Vikings call a timeout. 55 seconds left. Cousins dropping back. Has plenty of time to throw, but he gets sacked. This play continues with about 15 seconds ran off. Cousins drops back to pass. He doesn't have much time. He finds a guy and he catches it. And that's going to do it for this game. The Vikings had no sense of identity there or no sense of understanding of what was going on. And that's how this football game ends, fellas. This game is won by Seattle. It was a defensive bout throughout. 4 turnovers for the Seahawks, and somehow they pick up a victory. I guarantee if they do that constantly, they won't win many football games, but they win it here. Seattle moves to 3-0, and the Vikings go to 0-3. Kirk Cousins will be wondering what he could be doing differently in the coming weeks, but the Seahawks are walking away with a victory.